Tell me, why does the person who promised forever become the hardest person to forget? Yeah. I'll bury the love you left behind, but every night it digs itself back out alive. I changed my number, changed my city, changed my routine, but somehow your memory still knows where I live. I still hear you laugh inside empty rooms, still expect your name when my phone lights up, still catch myself saving stories I know you'll never watch. People say time heals. Then why does every sunrise feel like another funeral? I gave you a version of me, the happy one, the angry one, the broken one, and somehow the version you loved was the one I had to kill. How do you bury somebody who's still breathing somewhere without you? How do you erase fingerprints from a heart that never stopped remembering? I buried the love you left behind, covered it with silence, covered it with pride, covered it with every lie I told myself that I was alright. But flowers don't grow where promises die, and every time I smile another piece gets buried alive. Yeah, I stopped driving past your street, stop listening to our songs, stop wearing the hoodie you always stole, stop checking your page, stop asking about you, stop pretending none of it mattered. But healing isn't forgetting, it's learning how to breathe with the scar nobody can see. Sometimes I still write your name, then erase it, not because I hate you. Big version of us that never existed. You moved on, I move forward. There's a difference, one runs from memories, the other carries them. Carries them, I buried the love you left behind, but the ghost still calls my name. Every goodbye echoes like thunder in the rain. I built a future on broken dreams, still somehow you appear inside everything. People never talk about the second heartbreak, the one that happens when you finally realize they never come back. That's when reality hits harder than the goodbye ever did. I blame myself, maybe if I loved harder, spoke softer, stayed longer, maybe you would've stayed. Then I realized you can't convince someone to protect what they never planned to keep. I don't hate you, I hate how much I believe forever. I hate how easily a memory can ruin a peaceful day. I'm ruin a peaceful day. I bury the love you left behind, built a grave inside my soul. Every tear became another stone, every prayer made me stronger, every lonely night lasted longer. But somehow I'm still here, still breathing, still standing. If you're listening, know this: you didn't destroy me, you introduced me to the strongest version of myself. Because pain didn't teach me how to quit, it taught me how to survive. Maybe one day someone will love me without making me earn it, without making me beg, without making me wonder if I'm enough. Until then, I'll keep walking, even if every step feels like carrying a cemetery inside my chest. I buried the love you left behind, but I bury the person who thought love was supposed to hurt with it. What's one memory you wish you could bury forever? Tell your story below. Remember the last I love you. Funny how 3 words could become 3,000 sleepless nights. I replayed every conversation, looking for the exact moment we stopped becoming us. Was it when we stopped laughing, stopped listening, or when silence started answering instead of you? I kept blaming timing, you blame distance. Truth is, love doesn't disappear overnight, it dies. One unanswered message, one broken promise, one forgotten hug at a time. I I became a stranger to the mirror. My smile looked borrowed, my eyes looked exhausted. People congratulated me for looking stronger. They never realized strength is sometimes just pain wearing confidence. I learned not every battle leaves bruises, some leave birthdays. You stop celebrating songs you can't listen to, places you drive past without breathing. I forgave you long before I forgave myself. That's the part nobody understands. Sometimes the hardest person to apologize to is the one looking back from the mirror. I hated myself for believing forever, for confusing attention with commitment, for mistaking comfort for loyalty. But healing whispered you were guilty of loving honestly, not foolishly. Maybe you weren't my forever. Maybe you were my lesson, the chapter that broke my heart, so the rest of my story could save my life. I visited the places we promised we'd see together, not because I wanted revenge, because I refused to let broken memories steal future happiness. Every mountain I climbed alone taught me loneliness can still lead to beautiful views. Every sunrise reminded me God keeps painting tomorrow, even after the darkest night. If you're hearing this, your heart feels impossible to carry. Listen carefully. You don't have to erase them to become whole again. You don't have to hate them to heal. Some people were only meant to introduce you to the version of yourself that could survive anything. One day you'll stop asking, why did they leave? And start thanking life for proving the future was never supposed to depend on someone who couldn't stay. That's when you realize the grave you buried love in was never the end. It was the place where your courage finally learned how to grow. If someone ever broke your heart but made you stronger, what's the biggest lesson they unknowingly taught you? Your story could help someone who's hurting today. I watched the seasons change while I stayed exactly where you left me. Spring came, flowers bloomed, but nothing inside me felt alive. Summer arrived, everyone chased sunsets while I chased the last version of your voice inside my head. Autumn taught me even beautiful things, know when to let go. Winter reminded me some nights feel cold even when you're standing in a crowded room. I wasn't afraid of being alone, I was afraid of forgetting how your laugh made ordinary days feel like miracles. Everybody tells you, move on, like healing has an expiration date, like grief has a calendar, like love can be deleted with enough distraction. So I smiled and pictures laughed, the jokes showed up to every event. Meanwhile, my soul was sitting at the funeral of everything. We promised the hardest coffin to carry isn't made of wood, it's built from unanswered questions. I deleted our messages, then restored them, deleted the pictures, downloaded them again, blocked the number, memorized it. Anyway, tell me, how do you escape someone who's living rent-free inside your memories? I wasn't addicted to you, I was addicted to who I became. Whenever you looked at me like I mattered, that's the withdrawal nobody prepares you for. Started talking to God at 3 in the morning, not because I had perfect faith, because pain finally made me honest. I asked, why would you let me love someone who was always gonna leave? Silence answered first, and peace walked in quietly. Maybe not every goodbye is punishment, sometimes it's protection, wearing heartbreak as a disguise. I met people who love louder, talk smoother, smile brighter, but every conversation ended where your memory began. I hated that, not because I wanted you back, because I wanted to feel normal again. I wanted to hear a love song without skipping it, walk into a coffee shop without searching for your face, drive past that whole street without forgetting how to asking if you miss me, started asking if I miss the real you or just the future. I imagine there's a difference. One is love, the other is grief for a dream that never happened. Sometimes we're not crying over a person, we're crying over the life we built inside our imagination. I carry guilt like luggage through every new beginning. Apologize for things that were never my fault. Lowered my voice, changed my habits, shrank my personality, trying to become someone impossible to leave until one day I looked at myself and realized love should never require you to disappear. Now when people ask how I survived, I don't tell them about the tears or the panic attacks or the nights I stared at the ceiling begging morning to arrive faster. I tell them I survived because every time life buried me, I discovered roots grow in the dark. And maybe that's what this was, not the end of my story, just the place where I finally learned that the strongest hearts are the ones that never break. They're the ones that choose to love again, even after being shattered. If your heart has ever been broken, remember this: the person who walked away doesn't get to decide how your story ends. Only you do. The way I still do when yours finds its way into conversations I never wanted. It's strange how one person can leave without taking a single suitcase, yet somehow walk away with half of your peace. I searched for closure in old messages and forgotten photos and songs that only made the silence louder than I realized. Closure was never hiding inside you, it was waiting for me to stop knocking on a door that had already closed, that had already closed. I spent months trying to replace how we had different faces, different conversations, different cities, same emptiness, because broken hearts don't heal by finding another heartbeat. They heal by remembering their own. So I started writing again, praying again, laughing again, not because the pain disappeared, because I refused to let it become the only language I spoke. I remember the version of me before heartbreak. He trusted easier, dreamed bigger, loved louder. I miss him, but I don't want him back, because he would've never survived the storms that built the man standing here today. Pain didn't steal my future, it introduced me to a strength comfort never could. There were nights I almost texted you, not because I thought you'd come back, because loneliness has a way of making memories sound like hope. Thank God I never pressed send. Some messages are meant to stay inside drafts, some chapters are meant to stay finished, because reopening an old wound doesn't rewrite the ending, it only delays the healing. I stopped asking why me and started asking what now. That question changed everything. Instead of counting everything I lost, I started noticing everything I still had. Another sunrise, another heartbeat, another chance to become someone my younger self would be proud of. Maybe surviving wasn't the miracle, maybe choosing to keep believing. After everything, that's the miracle.
One day
someone will love me, without making me compete with silence, without making me question
my words,
without making me guess where I stand. Until then, I'll keep becoming the person I kept searching for inside everyone else, because the love I begged others to give was growing inside me all along. So if this song finds you at 2 in the morning, holding tears nobody knows about, listen carefully. The chapter that almost destroyed you, doesn't deserve to become the title of your life. Your scars are evidence that you stay. Your tears are proof that you loved. Your survival is proof that tomorrow still chose you. And one day you tell this story without crying, not because it stopped mattering, because it stopped owning you. You'll smile, not for the person who walked away, but for yourself, for refusing to quit when life gave you every reason to surrender. I buried the love you left behind, but I never buried my ability to love again, because craves are for endings, and I was always a seed waiting for the rain.